Hey YouTube, it's Tara. Thank you so much for clicking on my channel to see what's been going on with me. I read a lot of the questions that you guys had, and one of the questions that I will always get is how to know where to move to, what it's like to move somewhere. I'm scared to move somewhere. I don't think I can make it somewhere else. Jobs, this, that is so many questions that you guys have asked, and I want to just, I guess, not necessarily answer them, but just give a word of encouragement first. Before I do so, subscribe to my channel. Might as well go ahead, because I'm going to have all the good information and just the things I experienced in life. Hopefully I'm able to help someone out there and inspire somebody to actually live and just do something good with themselves. But when it comes to relocating, when it comes to wanting to change your life, when it comes to wanting to have a different life, when it comes to being tired of struggling, because the struggle they say is real, I don't want it to be real. I want it to be as false as possible. Like, seriously, that was Jay Lisa Road. So I would say that what we have to do, number one, is to be honest with yourself as far as why you're unhappy. What is it that's making you unhappy? Is it something that you could fix within yourself to make you happy? You have to make sure whatever it is that you do, in a sense, whatever move you make, that you make it from I would say a pure place. Don't do anything out of maliciousness. I want to move away to hurt this person or to do whatever. You want to do it because you want to do it when you know that it is something different that you want to experience. And when you do it, 9 times out of 10 you have to do it scared, because you're going to be scared, because you're leaving a familiar place. A lot of people are leaving a place that they have never seen anything else, have yet to experience anything else. Those are the people that I'm talking to be honest with you. People asking you about jobs. You're going to get a job. And then you can be in a place where they say the jobs are popping and you still don't have a job or a good job. So it's go. Learn a new skill before you leave. How about that? That way you can have money. I would say start practicing having more than one income, if it's something that you want to do. But it's just go. Because the last thing to me that I want to do, to be honest, I was talking to my mom and I told her, I said, you know what? If I would have died today, I lived. I have really lived a life, and I feel so grateful for it. I feel grateful for it. And I wouldn't change it or trade it for the world. Some of the stories that I even have, some of the things just from jumping, just from trying, just from believing in myself and knowing who I am, and knowing if I step into a room, I'm Tara. I'm not concerned about who anybody else is in a sense of intimidation or competition, because I know me, and this is what God made me, and this is the gift that God gave me. And when I walk somewhere and I'm strutting, I'm good, I'm comfortable with who I am. So it's do whatever you have to do. Do it scared, do it new, do it inexperienced. If it's a new situation you want to get in, look at YouTube. Just like you watching this video, look at YouTube. I'm into schoolies now, the whole school bus renovation thing. I don't know if I want to live in one. I probably would, to be honest. I can go wherever I want to go, but I'm into it, so I immerse myself in it. When it comes to I'm into design and interior decorating, I'm immersing myself into it to see if it's something that I really want to do and I want to experience, learn another skill. And then I always tell people to look on YouTube. That way, there's so many videos. So people always have a day in the life of whatever. Look it up. Immerse yourself in it. If you want to be a singer, you can sing from anywhere. This video you're looking at, it's not the best video, but you can literally sing from it. That's how Justin Bieber, he got discovered from the internet, YouTube. So it's we can't be scared. And if you're scared, do it anyway. And next day, I'm so bomb that I know when I get there, I'm going to kick ass and I'm going to make it. I know that when I get there, this is the type of life that I want, so I'm going to do something different in order to get it. You should know if you're about that life or not. And if you're unsure of it, go and find out. And then the good part about it is you can just move to the next place. Or you can go back to you can get homesick and go back home and go through that whole thing and then move away again, because that's what I did. And I don't regret any of these moves. I don't regret it. I don't feel like, why? Because it's people that's been in the same spot for a long time, and they have yet to experience anything I've experienced. So, and that's not like in a mean way, but I had a family member go ask me something. You ain't like Atlanta? And I'm like, number one, you asking to be nosy. But it was, I guess, a tone in the way that they asked. And it's like, honey, I went, I experienced, I gained, and I left. And then next, it's like, come on now, but what you do while you were sitting here in the same spot all them 4 years I was there? Did you win a lottery? Did you become a millionaire? Like what, like, cut it out. So you have to go, even in spite of, even if nobody else believe, even if no one else cares, or people care so much that they're going to talk about you, or, oh, she going to get there and she ain't going to really make it because of, no. Let me show you what God did. Let me show you what God made be. Let me walk up to the room and hurt your feelings, okay? So it's about believing in yourself and knowing that you can do it. If you want to walk away from corporate America, just quit your rent. I was watching somebody's video, and this guy was like, he was an architect, and he lost his job. They laid him off. He said, I quit my rent as well. So, of course, he had money saved up because he was making some good money, and he had renovated him a schoolie, and that's how he got it. He said he quits his rent to move into the like, it's like an RV in a sense. But that turned into a whole nother business because he did it so nice and so cold that other people started asking him to do that for him, because he quit his rent and moved into a bus. And it was a nice one when he got done with it. So it was like those things. You know what I'm saying? Like, really think about it. And just know, like, regardless of what, that it's always something good for you. Be optimistic. Expect nothing but good. Whatever you expect, give it. So, for instance, like when I do move somewhere and I do have to meet new friends, I expect to be treated this way, and I'm going to treat you that way. And I'm going to treat you like you need to meet me on this level, because that's who you dealing with. That's all. And it's a fact, and it's true, and that's what it is. So I would say, please stay motivated. Like, regardless of what you do, if you feel like nobody is supporting you, I support you. Be realistic, but don't even care, if that makes any sense. Like, realistic, like, I know I only got like $5 in my pocket. However, I can make more. That's just $5. I can double that. Like, have that attitude. Like, okay, this ain't nothing versus, oh my God, I only got $5. Nope, because I can make that. Like, have that. Like find the inner king and queen inside of you. Find the royalty inside of you. Find a badass inside of you to know that wherever you go and whatever you do, you're going to kick ass. Because God made you that way. I don't care what you look like. I don't care what body you have or don't have. God made you that way. So work that. And just improve yourself. Improve your characteristics. Right? Improve it. Improve your people skills. Improve yourself. Improve your soul, and improve your spirit, and upgrade your mental. Even with moving, just know how you see yourself. Know what you want to drive. Know what you want to just live, and research it. Don't be scared out here, because ain't nobody making it out alive. Make a mess of your life. Like, just make a mess of it. To be in a good way, not like, don't become like a meth head, like a drug head or nothing. No, don't do that. But make a mess of your life. Get like a canvas board. This is like a mental thing, and then I'll cut this short. But get like a canvas board, and the things that you want to experience, just throw it on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, do it. So, boom, Chicago. That's like a red thing of paint mentally, in a sense. And just, make your canvas board a mess, and just make sure it's all covered up. And though the paint, to me, symbolizes your experience, it symbolizes the thing that you have went through. It symbolizes how bad you are. If it's just stuck white by the time you die, I feel bad for you, and I'm sorry to hear that. But the people that tear that canvas board up. So if you do want to hang it up, and that canvas represents how you lived your life, listen, I want my canvas board to be like a rainbow with the colors mixed, honey, with a little cut in there, with just an abstract / rain / glitter up on my canvas board. Like, tear your canvas board up in life. So that somewhat answered some questions, but it really didn't. But I hope it was motivating enough to at least like get your juices flowing. And like, I guess a few last words: stop judging people. Like when you meet somebody, you don't know what they just had. You don't know what they're going to. Like, show some respect. Show them what you want to receive. Okay? That's the first thing, or the last thing, a few of the last things. And just enjoy, man. Enjoy life, because it's so good. Anyway, I wish you guys peace, love, happiness, financial stability. I wish you guys everything that you want, that you dream of. Until next time, YouTube, peace out.